Alright, we got a Super Saiyan over here. Or he wants to be one. Alright guys, let's get on out of here. Now, I'm normally supposed to talk about Triple Frontier up here, but we're going to save that for when we come back up the hill. Now guys, we're going to look at some scenery, okay? Also, I have to tell you, thank you guys for your patience, okay? One bus driver wants to block us in, the other one takes too long to load the truck. Unreal, guys. Let's get out of here, okay? Now, as far as scenery goes, off to our far right, I see Kamehameha Highway. The same stretch of road you folks took to get here to the private nature reserve. Now, because I'm born and raised here on the island, I used to call this beach Jurassic Beach growing up. Mainly because it's across the street from Jurassic Valley. But modern day, because it's such a popular surfing spot, that has been renamed to Rainbow Beach. Simply for the fact that when the waves crash onto the shore, it creates a little bit of a rainbow effect. Kind of like when it drizzles and the sun comes out, you see some sparkle. You see some layers of sparkle in the sky. It's the Rainbow Beach, guys. Now, starting all the way from pretty much the shoreline, like all the way in towards the back of the valley here, we got 2,200 acres, guys, of Kualoa Valley. So Jurassic Valley is another name for it, mainly for the popularity from the Jurassic franchise. So we had a few scenes filmed here from the original Jurassic Park, and then the rest of it was Jurassic World and a little bit of the sequel, Fallen Kingdom. Now, for now, guys, since we're going to be making our way out to our, pretty much our last stop on the tour today, we're going to be going through a little bit more of our ag land. So, pretty much every land division here has a different purpose, but the mission is still the same. We're trying to preserve the land and celebrate its cultural history. We get to do that by, you know, revamping certain areas. This area here, for example, is called our local vai. Now, vai is the Hawaiian word for fresh water. So if any one of us locals tell you kai or kaha kai, that's with the K, we're talking about saltwater, the ocean literally right across the street from our exact location. Now, in this area here, the local vai, this is where we kind of like to showcase, you know, some of our huts, some of our hale in these areas. That's the ones that you see kind of, you know, throughout the area. But mostly, we're trying to get back into diversity in this area. So I'm not currently raising anything in these freshwater ponds here, but a little bit further throughout the route, we do have, you know, some stuff growing in the freshwater out here. Mostly, this is to showcase and, you know, kind of share with the rest of the world our canoe plants and how everybody used to live in their land division systems. Now, naturally, if you guys did take a look at the mountains, we don't have, you know, natural water sources at the top. It would have to rain very heavily in order to get any water saturation at the tops of our mountains. What we have here is punavai. So it springs from the back of the valley that all the water, you know, the pressure bursts out. It comes and gathers here in this particular area. Now, I'm going to point out some of the plants. We kind of get to see a lot of them in the area anyway. So we have those are bananas. Oh, actually, this tree right here. Okay, so look to the right. So right on the other side of our banana tree here, the weird-looking fingers on the tree there, the green bulbs, that is breadfruit, also known as ulu in Hawaiian. So mai'a, bananas, ulu, the breadfruit, niu, the coconuts, and then kalo, which is the taro. The heart-shaped plant's a little bit further back there. So those are all examples of what we call here canoe plants. Something or someone that's not originally from here has to be imported in. So it's a nicer way of saying, you know, you're not from here. Basically, you're a canoe plant. You know what I mean? Brought in, guys. Brought in. Another thing we bring in too is Hollywood. So we bring in all of the Home Depot jobs. The styrofoam you guys see over to the far right. So that's a big pile of rocks out there to the right. This is where Colonel Packard, played by Samuel Jackson, this is where he stands on top with a torch lit on fire. Now his intention is to actually bait Kong, get him to come a little bit closer. So meanwhile, the scene is completely filmed at night. So the road we're on is not there. Everything was CGI'd out. What they added in our place is a very, very large freshwater lake full of napalm. So when you got Kong coming in on the left side over here where the bushes are, he gets to where we are on the road here. That's the farthest point he gets. Samuel Jackson lights that napalm lake on fire. So right before Kong passes out from exhaustion, he takes out some of the, you know, the crew members as well. So Kong Skull Island, once again, guys, that was actually a pretty good movie. So once again, we're driving through that big napalm lake right now. You know, CGI and technology in general goes a long, long way. Now, as you pass throughout the ag line here, guys, you do notice that, you know, the grass is pretty long. We like to keep it this way. This is where a lot of the raptors hide, in the tall grass, guys, in the tall grass. So we gotta give all of our animal employees something to do out here. We keep them pretty long for that when the We move the cattle around in different pastures, or even move our sheep around into different pastures around here. They're the natural lawnmowers and landscapers for us. So they also have a kuleana, responsibility to the land. Eat up with us, serve locally. Yes, they get paid with love, you know. Alrighty, so coming up. Oh, actually, we might get kind of lucky. We have some sheep out there, out in the center. Hopefully they're close enough for us to take a look at. Okay? Now, you guys already seen our pee-pee, our cattle. Okay, we like to show our pee-pee to almost everybody, guys. Yeah, we got to show it off. Alright? Just be careful when taking pictures of the pee-pee, okay? Especially when you want to post it on a sensor. Now, I'm just playing, guys. Come on, it's the last trail of the day, and I have to entertain you folks as well as myself, okay? So, you know, pee-pee and whatnot. Let's kind of go back to the origins right there. So, more pee-pee in the bushes there. So, what we're doing with their population, you know, building them up, you know, getting more and whatnot. And we're doing that with our Dorper sheep. Oh, lucky for us. Perfect. This is our Dorper sheep, guys. Oh, no way. Those are babies. Okay, those are fresh babies. Can you guys see pretty good? You want me to move up a little bit? Here, I'll move up for you. I'll move for you.
Like birds standing all
Yeah, there you go. Right here, can we see them? I'll do it for you. There you go. You can see them a little bit better. Look at that one at the edge of the water there. Kind of on the edge of life, huh? No, just playing, guys. Just playing. There's no, you know, large creatures in here that are gonna snatch out one of our sheep. Don't worry about that, okay? What we do have to worry about, if you guys look in the second pond there, you guys see the bird? He's kind of camouflaged, but he's actually watching the fish. And maybe one time recently, I seen him catch something. Oh, sorry, bro. I did not realize you were standing. My bad, my bad.
No, we good.
No, you gotta get that in 4K, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good. You got it.
So, Dorper sheep, guys, take a really good look at them. Some of them have wool, and others don't. Yeah, and others look like they have really bad haircuts. So the funny part about them is they're self-shearing. So you know what that means, right? At least we have an idea about it. No, so we give them the shears, they do it themselves. Okay, that's why it looks like a bad haircut in certain areas. Yeah. Nah, just playing, guys. So all the wool actually falls right off. So that's what I mean by self-shearing. Falls right off of their bodices, guys. Yes. So it falls right off, and a lot of them don't fall off in a uniform type of fashion. It falls off in pieces, so no one's getting a full wool rug out of that. You know what I mean? As for the ponds here, this completes our surf and turf package. Okay? We have shrimp, Malaysian prawns, tilapia, and then this last pond here on our left, this is the garlic butter.
Nice.
Garlic butter. Hey, let's not forget the starches over here on the right side. So once again, the green bulbs, this is breadfruit right here. So you can actually cut it in half and bake it. That's how it got the name breadfruit, because when you bake it, it smells like bread. I'll follow along, guys, moving forward. We're going throughout Whole Foods right now. On either side, we have more of our breadfruit trees, and also these apple banana trees. So if you take a really good look at the type of bunches we got on these trees, guys, they stay that size. Oh yeah, they stay that size. Miniature, but miniature is super duper sweet. Okay, so it's perfect. It makes up for something. It does, it does. I know, bad stuff, guys. Lucky the kids are super young, right? no, just like 15, guys. My favorite area. The pork chops. I'm Filipino too, so lechon kawali in this area as well. And I'm also Hawaiian, so Kualoa pig. Everything we want to eat comes from this area here, the pork, okay? Now, do you guys notice the smell? Not too critical. Doesn't really like make you want to die, right? So we borrowed a Korean technique of farming, where in every pen here we dig down about 7 feet, 6-7 feet down. We add in some logs, dirt, leaves, mulch, and an organism, similar to composting. So the organism feeds off the waste and the feces from all the pigs in there. Helps to eliminate majority of the smell on most days. Keyword, most days. Alrighty, now on the left side we have the survivors of last Thanksgiving. All 2 of them. No, there's more, guys, there's more, but they move around a lot of creatures around here. But I like to leave us in suspense sometimes. Over here, we have the eggs. So these ladies in here are free range, you know, they eat whatever they can around here. They work harder than me. So I drive around talking story all day. These ladies, all of the eggs we have for purchase at our farmer's market, and also what we cook with in our own kitchen at our visitor center, Auntie Pat's Cafe. Lastly, on our left, the most important bush throughout all the land out here, 4,000 acres. This bush right here is the most important. These are cacao bushes. So if you're familiar with cacao, we have a huge chocolate production coming out of Kualoa Ranch as well. So chocolate trees right over here. We have a whole bunch of it. We have milk chocolate, dark chocolate. I honestly prefer white chocolate, but it ain't Burger King, so I cannot have that my way. But the milk chocolate that we do produce with our cacao trees, very exceptional, very, very good. I do suggest you guys go ahead and sample that. I'm fired right now because my samples went to my third tour, so sorry guys. But we do also have them if you guys want to check out anything else that we grow here on the ranch. We have our farmers market. Out here on the right side, a little bit more of the Kualoa Agricultural Center and Grow House here. So not too much of the colorful decorative plants like we used to have before. But what I can tell you is we are now growing lavender, which explains why everyone's so chill around here. The roots right next to the truck on the right here next to us, that will be turmeric and ginger. Then on the teas, the vines over there that looks like cactus, they will be dragon fruit. So we are going to be having two varieties. The one that looks kind of reddish and pinkish, I call it the regular one because that's the one I always see down here. We are going to be growing a yellow one. Okay? Y'all didn't know about the yellow dragon fruit, neither did I. I learned this year. Okay? I just got back from maternity leave, so mom brain is a real thing. I didn't know that we had a yellow dragon fruit, guys. Pretty amazing stuff out here. Love it. Now back to the task at hand. Right side, welcome back to Jurassic Valley. Left side, I'm going to turn the truck in a little bit, guys. We're gonna get our views as well. Okay. Now this view right here, this is very Jurassic. If you guys did watch Jurassic World, like I'm gonna safely assume we all did, at least most of it. So a lot of that film was done here in Kualoa Valley, which is why the scenery might look very, very compelling, beautiful, and familiar. Okay. A lot of the first Jurassic World was filmed here in this valley. A lot of it was towards the back of the valley, so we did use a little bit of the field here, right in the center. That was where the Jeep drove right across that field. So the Jeep that's outside the bunker right now, some of you guys took pictures in it. That was a real Jeep. Not only did the ranch used to give tours out of that thing, okay, cramming 12 people in the back with those tiny seats, but they actually let a tour guide drive it right across this field here just for that one cameo in the movie in Jurassic World. So that's after the Indominus Rex breaks out of her paddock, and Claire, the redhead on the movie, she's pulling the phase 1 real world, bringing everybody back in. Okay, so that was on this field here. We had a bunch of other movies that you guys seen and read about inside the bunker. We had Journey to the Mysterious Island, utilized a little bit of the field area here. We also had Jumanji with mine and Ellie's uncle, Dwayne The Rock.